Tyler Perry just got hit with a $260 million lawsuit, and Harry and Meghan's response is about to destroy everything they've built in Hollywood. What I'm about to show you reveals why their silence might be the biggest mistake of their post-royal careers. When the godfather to your daughter is accused of harassment and you say absolutely nothing, that sends a message. Royal experts are calling it a complete betrayal. But here's what nobody's talking about. Before we dive into why this silence is so damaging, you need to understand just how much Tyler Perry did for Harry and Meghan. We're talking about a man who literally saved their lives. Most people don't realize that Tyler Perry didn't even know Harry and Meghan personally when he first reached out. In the Netflix docuseries Harry and Meghan, Perry revealed he sent Meghan a handwritten letter ahead of her 2018 royal wedding because he could see she was struggling with her father's betrayal in the media. He said, "I couldn't even imagine this woman finding the man that she loved, the man of her dreams, and him being a prince, and then to walk into all of that madness and need the security of family, and then have your father do some horrible things." But here's where it gets incredible. In 2020, when Harry and Meghan fled to California, they had absolutely nowhere safe to stay during the pandemic. Harry stepped in and offered his Los Angeles home, complete with private security. Harry later said, "You said, stay as long as you need to. We said maybe we just stay forever." The house was just the beginning. Meghan later revealed she would call Perry and talk to him like a therapist. Perry became her emotional lifeline during the darkest period of her life. He told People magazine she was afraid of them destroying her or going crazy, or them making her think she was crazy. For weeks, nobody knew where Harry and Meghan were. Harry said it was bliss because no one knew we were there. Meghan added, "It's a secret. So at least during COVID-19, we can take the dogs for a walk and have a little slice of normal life." Tyler Perry gave them something priceless: privacy and peace. Now Perry is facing accusations that could end his career. Derek Dixon is claiming $260 million in damages for alleged harassment and assault. According to Fox News Digital, the complaint filed on June 13th shows actor Derek Dixon accusing Tyler Perry of creating a coercive, exploitative dynamic while filming The Oval and Ruthless. The lawsuit centers on an alleged incident in January 2020, which was months before Harry and Meghan stepped back as senior royals and moved to California. Perry isn't backing down. According to Fox News Digital, Matthew Boyd, an attorney for Tyler Perry and TPS Production Services, said, "This is an individual who got close to Tyler Perry for what now appears to be nothing more than setting up a scam. But Tyler will not be shaken down, and we are confident these fabricated claims of harassment will fail." So we're talking about a $260 million lawsuit with Perry claiming it's all a scam. But this all started in January 2020, just months before Harry and Meghan desperately needed Perry's help. And their response to his crisis? Complete silence. Royal expert Hillary Fordwich isn't holding back. She's calling their silence a total lack of moral courage. According to Fox News Digital, Fordwich said, "Instead of offering their stalwart support as good friends would who even lived in his home, this silence is a clear demonstration of a total lack of moral courage." She warned that their silence to avoid entanglement in a scandal, especially given their precarious standing in both Hollywood and royal circles, won't look good in the long run. Fordwich laid out exactly why Harry and Meghan are trapped. She explained Harry and Meghan are in a lose-lose situation. Keeping their distance has backfired either way. If Tyler Perry is exonerated, their lack of support will be seen as a betrayal, further damaging their credibility among friends and potential allies alike. If allegations against Tyler Perry are proven, distancing themselves to protect their brand will still appear opportunistic and ungrateful. Royal expert Kinsey Schofield, host of the To Die for Daily podcast, also weighed in. She told Fox News Digital Tyler Perry put himself out there and was one of the few A-listers who fiercely defended the Sussexes. Then Schofield used Harry's own words against him, quoting his January 2023 interview with Anderson Cooper on 60 Minutes. "Silence is betrayal." I imagine Tyler Perry would appreciate any backup at this point. Schofield didn't hold back in her assessment, saying, "Harry and Meghan's silence looks completely self-serving." She explained how Hollywood actually works behind the scenes, telling Fox News Digital, in the court of public opinion, agents and publicists often rally influential celebrities to throw their support behind the accused in order to sway both media narratives and public sentiment. It doesn't matter whether you're guilty or not. With the right spin, you can continue to work after the fallout. Schofield has actually worked with Tyler Perry personally. She said, "He struck me as kind. I hope these accusations aren't true, not just for the sake of my own memories of Tyler, but for Harry and Meghan's daughter, Lily, his goddaughter. But what really stings is the social media hypocrisy. Schofield pointed out to Fox News Digital that with Meghan's almost binge-like activity on social media and the constant promotion of her as-ever brand, their avoidance of the Perry scandal feels amplified. Meghan, who relaunched her Instagram account in January, has 3.9 million followers. That's nearly 4 million people who could see a simple message of support for Perry. Instead, there's radio silence while she promotes her lifestyle brand. Schofield summed it up. You can post a 4-year-old video of yourself doing the baby mama dance, but you can't acknowledge a friend in need? One who showed you so much kindness that measuring it would be impossible? A man who gave you a private plane, a luxury home, and, most importantly, an exit strategy? You know what's really painful about this whole situation? Harry's own words are coming back to haunt him. Remember when he told Anderson Cooper on 60 Minutes that silence is betrayal? He was criticizing his family for not defending him and Meghan. Now here's Harry, watching someone who literally saved his family get dragged through the mud, and he's doing the exact same thing, staying completely silent. But this isn't just about loyalty between friends. Tyler Perry is Princess Lilibet's godfather. When you ask someone to be your child's godfather, you're saying, I trust you with the most precious thing in my life. As Kinsey Schofield put it, she hopes these accusations aren't true not just for the sake of my own memories of Tyler, but for Harry and Meghan's daughter, Lily, his goddaughter. Royal expert Hilary Fordwich didn't mince words about what this says about Harry and Meghan as people. She pointed out that Perry stood by the couple with pivotal support and security when they were at their most vulnerable. But now, while there are strategic reasons for their silence, it reflects poorly on their overall character. Then she asked the question that cuts to the heart of it all. Aren't they supposed to be self-declared advocates for compassion and justice? Where's that compassion now, when someone who showed them nothing but kindness needs it most? Schofield perfectly captured what everyone's thinking. Tyler Perry says he's innocent. Maybe he is. But the fact that Harry and Meghan haven't even told the press that they stand by him is just another example of the Sussexes' all-about-me mindset. She called it like she sees it. Harry and Meghan's refusal to get involved is clearly an act of self-preservation. So while Perry fights for his life's work and reputation, they're worried about their brand. Here's the part that really gets to me. Back in 2022, Tyler Perry posted this beautiful birthday message to Meghan. I've had a front row seat in your life for the past few years. I've watched you endure things that would have broken a lot of people. I'm so incredibly proud to see how happy you, your husband, and your kids are now. Can you imagine writing something that heartfelt about someone, and then when you're going through your own nightmare, they just disappear? That's not just disappointing, it's heartbreaking. So we have Harry and Meghan caught in their own hypocrisy, using the exact behavior they once condemned. Their silence on Perry reveals everything wrong with their approach to Hollywood relationships. But their betrayal of Tyler Perry might not be their biggest mistake this year. The real scandal that could end their careers is something completely different, and I break it all down in the next video.